Transurfers and the Transurfing Curious. I am Renee Garcia, and this is my Reality Transurfing Express lesson of the day. Today, our topic is going to be the center screen. This is by request of Kareem on the International Transurfing Institute Facebook group. If you have not joined us there yet, please do so for conversations on this topic and many others. And if you have not subscribed, please do so now by clicking the link below. We greatly appreciate your views. So yes, the center screen, this is a powerful concept. We recommend reading Reality Transurfing Steps 1 through 5 first, and then reading Tofty, which is where this concept is from. I'm going to be talking about some of the points that Vadim Zeland makes about this concept, and then also Gurdjieff, who is also a Russian mysticist who presented this concept to us almost 100 years ago. So it is not something that is new. This is a very, very profound concept that many mysticists have talked about before, but I will be going over some of Vadim's points on it and some of Gurdjieff's points on it. So I will start off by stating that Vadim Zeland presents to us that our level of effectiveness in a non-conscious state is only 5 to 10%, okay? So what that means is when you are not aware, right? You are not acting or living with awareness. You are really not effective. You are not going to have the energy for your own creative projects that are going to further your own goals and obviously create a better reality for you. From the sleeping state, okay, unawareness and unconsciousness, we become the followers and facilitators of pendulums. Okay, so really what Vadim is trying to tell us with the concept of the center screen is that just like pendulums, right, in Reality Transurfing, we become unwillingly or willingly, right, attached to something either external or internal that does not that we lose energy to, okay? It's the exact same concept as pendulums. There's external pendulums, there's internal pendulums. It is an entity or a force or a thought or something that steals our conscious energy, okay, and uses it to facilitate its own purpose. Okay, those subconscious patterns of thoughts, emotions, and behaviors create the character of false self, where we live through identification. Okay, this means that, like right now, and I hate to use this example, but I will because it's a good one. You are identified with your screen currently watching me speak. Okay, that means that your thought energy is actually not your own. It belongs to me right now. I've got your attention, I've got your energy, and you are identified with me or your phone or YouTube or Instagram or wherever you're watching this. Now, that's fine as long as you understand the energy exchange that's occurring and you at least reserve a certain amount of your energy to further your own goals and desires for yourself to improve your own reality, and you don't just constantly give your energy and your attention away or identify with something outside of you or something inside of you. So it is crucial to find this center screen and exist in this space if we desire to succeed, okay, and prevail over pendulums, programming, and automatic thought patterns, okay? So I'm going to give you all some examples, and then we will move on to a little bit of Gurdjieff, okay? So this is you, right? This space around you is your center screen, right? This is you not getting sucked inward, which is your inner screen, and you not getting sucked outward, which is your outer screen. Okay, outer screen is, you participating with pendulums outside of you. So media, social media, TV, relationships, food, drugs and alcohol, doing something outside of you that you lose consciousness, right? You participating with something in a way where you sort of go away from yourself and you get sucked into that outer screen. Okay, inner screen, again, like Vadim Zeland said, automatic thought patterns, right? Programming, running an internal script maybe that doesn't serve you, right? Thinking too much about your shortcomings. I'll give you some more examples here. These are examples of external triggers, okay? You just met with someone, you are listening to someone talk, the TV is on and you're tuning in, or you're listening to music. You are arguing with someone, okay? That is massively getting sucked into your outer screen. Someone asked you something or isn't trying to engage with you. Something happened close to you. It doesn't matter what. Maybe a kind of sound, a movement, something that attracts you or engages you and, you know, your attention. You are taking a walk and focused on your surroundings, right? So if you live in a big city, if you live in New York City and you're walking down the street and you're noticing everything outside of you, that is you being sucked into your external screen, okay? Examples of internal triggers sucking you into your inner world, your inner screen. You're getting ready to go somewhere. You're going to do something or take some kind of action. You're about to talk to someone. You're thinking about something, an event from the day, an anticipation of the future, what someone said to you, okay? You're thinking about your past. You're daydreaming. Something good just happened to you. Something bad just happened to you. You are experiencing physical pain or illness. And when you are in an intense emotional state, okay, so this is a valuable one. If you're in an intense emotional state, right, you're feeling grief, fear, anger, jealousy, resentment, anxiety, that's you getting massively sucked in to your internal screen. Okay, so we are all constantly getting sucked into either internal or external. And really there is, and I don't even recommend you finding a way to constantly exist in your center screen, but being able to do so when you need to produce something that is going to fuel a goal or a desire and add to your reality, okay? It's about maintaining awareness of when you are either getting sucked into the external screen or the internal screen and being able to pull yourself back to that center screen when you need to. So I will read a quick quote by Gurdjieff to show you that this is really a concept that, you know, a lot of mysticists have talked about this specifically, and this place is real, this center screen. It's where outer intention occurs, it's where heart and mind coordination occurs, it's where you can take action towards your goals, seeing the doors that are available to you, okay? So Gurdjieff said this, and this was almost 100 years ago. I will tell you one thing that will make you rich for life. There are two struggles, an inner world struggle and an outer world struggle. You must make intentional contact between these two worlds. Then you can crystallize data. Okay, so that's pulling information from the alternative space for the third world, the world of the soul. Okay, and that was Gurdjieff almost 100 years ago. So obviously this is not a new concept. So there is a couple of ways that you can pull yourself from your internal screen or your external screen and find that center screen. I will talk about one that is extremely powerful if you can start to systematically do this, okay? And this is really all that it takes to be able to find the center screen more is become systematic in asking yourself, where you're existing, where your thoughts are existing, externally or internally, okay? So the trick is this. As often as you can throughout the day, start by waking up, okay? Wake yourself up and ask, Where am I? What am I doing? Where is my attention? Okay? Again, where am I? What am I doing? And where is my attention? So if you're watching TV and an hour has gone by like that, right? You need to start by asking yourself, when you start to get sucked into that external screen, where am I? What am I doing? Where is my attention? Now, it doesn't mean that you have to stop watching TV. It means that you need to start maintaining awareness about where it is you are going with your thinking, okay? The other way to look at it, we have the term introvert and extrovert. Okay, that means simply, you have the propensity to either get sucked into your internal screen more, right? That's an introvert. Or your external screen more. That's an extrovert, okay? A few points that I will make, points of Vadim in the book Tufty. Sleep is a condition in which your attention is immersed in a screen, okay? So you can be asleep, like at night, like in bed sleeping, or you can be asleep in your waking hours, right? Getting sucked into the external or the internal, but you're still not conscious, right? You're still not aware. It's about waking up and coming to that center screen and asking yourself again and again and again, where am I? What am I doing? Where is my attention? Both in dreaming and waking life, you are asleep, okay? Again, you can sleep or not sleep in waking reality exactly like a dream. Okay, again, you can be walking around and completely asleep in your day. Now it's time, since I'm presenting this concept to you, if you have not heard of it already, to start asking yourself to wake up in your reality. When you are lost in thought, your attention is totally immersed in the inner screen. This is known as autopilot. Okay? When your attention is occupied by something external, you forget yourself and act reflexively. Okay, this is the concept of the snail. You know, we all love the snail in the Tufty book, and I know that it's a, it's a very novel sort of character, and we all connect with it. We're all snails when we get sucked into the external screen, okay? That's the antenna of the snail just sort of acting reflexively to its environment, okay? There's something that happens and the snail just and the antennas are just flying, and the snail is getting sucked into the outer screen. When you're, so a really good example of this, okay, this is an example very, very easy to grasp. When you start getting a little bit older, I'm almost 40 years old. Thank goodness, in the last 5 years, I've woken up quite a bit, so my time has actually seemed to slow down. But when I was a little bit younger, let's say 30 to 35, those years went by super, super fast. I just woke up one day and I was like, oh wow, where did those 5 years go? Well, what happened was I was sucked into my internal and external screens so much that it was like I was asleep, right? And the time just flew by. So if you can learn to exist in this center space more, time almost seems to stop. It almost seems to slow down, and you can get so much done, okay? To wake up in a dream or waking reality, you must pull your attention away from the inner and outer screen and shift it to your awareness center, okay? This is bringing it right back to this whole concept. Pull yourself away from your inner screen, thoughts, automatic programming, autopilot, running a script, internal dialogue, and pulling yourself from your outer screen, right? Maintaining awareness about what is getting your attention externally. If you can get into this center space, there's magic, outer intention, heart and mind coordination, and endless energy to complete projects that will help you excel in your reality. If you want more on this topic, we have a PDF on the Facebook group. It's an amazing PDF, and I urge you all to read it. And there's tons and tons and tons of information on this concept specifically. So thank you guys very much. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow. Bye.